Welcome, deep divers. Today we're diving into something really vital, but often totally hidden. We're talking about the health of our underground sewer systems.
That's right. The stuff nobody really wants to think about until there's a problem.
Exactly. And we're focusing specifically on sewer inspection services in Mission, Canada. Why keeping those underground pipes healthy is just so crucial for communities.
Absolutely. Our main source today is a great piece from Pacific Blue Mechanical's website. It's called Sewer Inspection Services in Mission, Ensuring Canadian Infrastructure Health.
So our mission for this dive is to really get why checking these pipes is so important, especially for a place like Mission and, well, all the good stuff that comes from it.
Makes sense.
Okay, let's unpack this.
Well, maybe think of it like this. Sewer pipes are kind of like the secret roads under your house, right? For all the water leaving your home.
Okay, yeah.
And just like, you go to the dentist to check for little tooth problems before they become big, painful, expensive ones.
Right, before you need a root canal.
Exactly. Sewer inspections are basically that. Checking those underground roads, especially here in Mission, making sure they stay healthy. It's just smart planning.
So what are the actual payoffs? The benefits?
Oh, they're pretty clear and easy to grasp. First off, saving money. Big time.
How so?
Well, finding a tiny crack now. Maybe a few $100s to fix. But if you ignore it, that small crack can turn into a massive pipe break.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you could be looking at like tens of thousands in emergency repairs. Plus, water damage inside your house, huge difference.
That's significant. What else?
Well, second, and this is really important, it keeps people healthy.
Healthy? From sewer pipes?
Absolutely. Good, solid pipes stop the yucky water from leaking out into neighborhoods.
Okay.
So it keeps everyone in Mission safe. You don't get sick from contaminated water getting where it shouldn't be.
Makes sense. Number 3.
Protecting nature. Inspections stop those leaks that could send dirty water into, say, local rivers or streams. That hurts fish, other animals.
Right, the local ecosystem.
Exactly. And like in Mission specifically, fixing these sewer issues has actually made local streams measurably cleaner. That helps nature thrive right here.
That's a direct local impact.
Yeah. Fourth, it can actually make your house worth more.
Really? How?
If you've got records showing you regularly check your pipes, it tells potential buyers your home is well maintained. It's seen as a safer, better investment.
Just thought of that.
Okay.
What's the last one?
Finally, just make sure everything works smoothly. Regular checks mean your drains, your toilets, everything connected just works. No slow drains, no nasty backups into your basement.
Okay, that's a pretty solid list of benefits. So how do they actually do these inspections? Like, how do they see way down there what tools are involved?
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool tech these days. They use specialized equipment like tiny CCTV cameras on really long, flexible cables.
Like robot eyes?
Kind of. They feed these cameras right into the pipes and they get a live video feed. They can see exactly what's going on, cracks, tree roots growing in, blockages, buildup, you name it. Then there's sonar equipment. It uses sound waves, sort of like a bat uses sound.
Right, echolocation.
Exactly. It helps find blockages or defects, especially in pipes full of water where cameras might struggle. And for really tricky spots like tight corners or smaller pipes, they have robotic crawlers.
Actual little robots.
Yep, small remote-controlled robots that can drive through the sewer lines and carry cameras or sensors.
So definitely not just guesswork anymore. Okay, if this is so beneficial, how often should you get this done? How often should we be checking these pipes?
Well, the general advice from experts is about every 2 years for a checkup.
Every 2 years, okay.
But, if your house is older, or if you've had issues before, like recurring clogs or slow drains, you might want to do it more often, maybe even annually.
Any other times?
Yeah, it's also smart to consider an inspection, say, before winter sets in, or maybe after a really major rainstorm. Those conditions can sometimes put extra stress on the pipes.
Got it. And let's circle back to Mission specifically. You mentioned the source focus there. Why is choosing a local service in Mission maybe a better bet?
That's a great point. Local companies in Mission, they just know the area best. They understand the specific ground conditions here, the soil types, how homes were typically built in different neighborhoods, maybe common issues specific to our local infrastructure.
Local knowledge matters.
It really does. Think about other Canadian cities like Vancouver. There have been cases where local inspection crews, knowing the city's older systems, found massive fatbergs, huge clogs, preventing major backups and potential flooding. That local insight is invaluable. They're part of the community.
Right, they know the specific quirks. And I imagine technology isn't standing still here either. Are there even newer, smarter ways these inspections are being done?
Oh, definitely. Things are getting smarter all the time. We're seeing more use of like IoT sensors, Internet of Things.
How do those work in a sewer pipe?
Well, they can be placed inside the pipes to constantly monitor things like flow rate, pressure, even chemical composition. They can sort of feel if something's starting to go wrong and send an alert immediately.
Real-time monitoring.
Exactly. And then there's AI, artificial intelligence. Smart computer programs are getting better at analyzing all the data from cameras and sensors, identifying potential problems, and even predicting when a failure might occur based on patterns.
Wow, predicting problems before they happen.
Yeah, it helps municipalities and homeowners be proactive, fixing things before they become a big, messy, expensive headache.
So, wrapping this up then.
Yeah.
It sounds like regular sewer inspections, while maybe not glamorous, are a really simple, smart step. Huge benefits, right? Saving money, protecting health, helping the environment here in Mission, even boosting home value.
Absolutely. It's a critical investment in those hidden systems we rely on every day.
So what does this all mean?
Well, maybe just a final thought for you, our listener. Take a moment to think about all those invisible networks humming away beneath your feet, the pipes, the cables. What would our daily lives look like if they weren't maintained? It really highlights how much these unseen efforts, these checks and repairs, contribute to our comfort, our safety, right here in our own communities, like Mission. How much do we depend on them working properly?